Tony? How we doing, huh? Hey, it's good to hear from you. Listen, I heard you in New York City. Listen, man, if you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. So listen, when you coming by, what do we get up to when we there, man? Hit me up. You know my number. Call me.
Tony, is this you? Listen, I heard you were going to New York City. I want to warn you, it's not what it used to be. It's a lot dirtier now, and there are rats. Do you like rats? Oh.
So recently I went to New York City. And like any good New York City vacation goes, your journey starts when you arrive on the train. Grand Central Station. A modern wonder. And I mean, despite the beauty of the architecture, I didn't have much time, so I had to get going and fast. So really where this review begins is inside New York City's heart, Times Square. New York City's answer to Super Bowl ads. Yep, it's just a bunch of commercials all in a big square, a lot of traffic and yelling. Somehow I was still impressed, but that being said, it's something you could skip. I mean, at least on your second visit. But now I'll take you to the real treat, Central Park. Wow, this place was mind-blowing. I mean, it's this entire beautiful park that looks almost like it's out of Lord of the Rings in the Shire. And it's right in the middle of the largest city in the United States. I mean, I can't say enough good things about this. Putting a beautiful park right in the middle of your concrete jungle says a lot about how much the original creators love their city. I couldn't recommend this enough, especially if you're a nature lover. I was really impressed that this was ever something they considered doing, let alone followed through with and maintained for the past, 100 years or whatever. I don't know, I didn't research any of it. But anyway, let's take a walk through the city. Man, this city's pretty. I mean, they've got the beautiful markets. I ended up running into this dog that was making the big eyes at me. Almost took him home. That being said, there was lots to see. I mean, there was these beautiful little markets and stalls that you had all these options for fresh vegetables for. You couldn't take a left turn on Broadway. More vegetables. I don't know. I didn't film that much. I saw the JWs were here, so I guess you can't escape them. I saw, oh my goodness, the streets, the cafes, the buildings. What's not to see? It's New York City, you know. Let's move on. I went to the MoMA. Yes, the MoMA. Now, the MoMA is gorgeous. There's all sorts of cool art exhibitions, and that's the Museum of Modern Art. That's what that stands for, if these images don't already tell you that. Yeah, I didn't get any of it, I'll be honest. Most of it was just scribbles. Some of it was good. Good color. It seemed like it had some kind of a message. This is just a t-shirt. That was an exhibit. Just to be clear, it was a t-shirt on a wall, like a gilded one. There's a plate full of ads. That's art somehow. But let's get to the good stuff. Yep, so I didn't know this was in the MoMA, but it turns out that Starry Night is in there. And shout out to this guy. Barged his way to the front of the line just to take a selfie, look at it for 1 second, then leave. Yeah, also, Andy Warhol. Not really that talented, honestly. I think this guy's sculpture sold for like 100 million. Jackson Pollock. He's pretty garbage. A lot of modern art. This is Rothko. He thought he was really deep. Nobody else did, except for maybe this guy. Yeah, as you can see, his artwork is, I'm putting air quotes. You can't really see me do it, but I got air quotes on the artwork thing. This is Francis Bacon. Really good artist, actually. This is a famous painting no one in the MoMA apparently knew. And then, yeah, it's about a girl with disability trying to get back to a farmhouse. Kind of a good one, you know. This is Ed Russo or Roscoe. I'm not an art critic, so I don't remember this guy's name, but his art was actually really good. Um, kind of one of those modern artists that wasn't just like doing nothing and calling it art as like a lame protest, as if like art needs a protest. I'm rambling. Let's move on to Monet's water lilies here. Yeah, painted this at the end of his life. He was going blind, and it kind of shows because it's really not that good. Anyway, I got pretty sick of the MoMA, so packed up, left, and hopped on the subway. And you already knew where I was going, to the highlight. There she is in all her beauty. Didn't want to get on the ferry though. It was like $50. Kind of felt like a ripoff. But it's the Statue of Liberty. That's what it is, in case you can't get from those pictures. And yeah, it's a big statue. Pretty dope. And then after that, I got back on the subway. Just Joe's Pizza. Apparently, that's pretty famous because there was quite a lineup. A lot of people wanted Joey's. And then I had it, and it was pretty good. Dyson likes some pizza. And after that, it was back to Grand Central, baby. Oh, yeah. Beautiful, beautiful building. Go home on the train, have a steak dinner, go to bed.